WPPayForm offers 12 general input fields along with 10 more advanced fields. Let's talk about the basic input fields of WPPayForm. We have 10 other individual video tutorials for those advanced fields. You'll find the links to them in the description. A quick FYI, this will be a long, boring video to see, so we have added timestamps for all the input fields demonstration parts in the description. You can pause here and jump to the one you need to learn about. Okay, let's start. First go to WPPayForm. Click on Add New Form, then select a blank form. Here comes our form editor. Let's talk about the name field first. Simply drag and drop the name field in the editor. To customize it, click on the chevron down icon. Edit field label and placeholder. Decide if this field will be required to fill up or not for the users. In the Advanced panel, you can edit the admin label and field wrapper. Update it, and let's preview the form. That's WPPayForm basic name field. Next, email field. Edit field label and placeholder. Enable or disable the required and email confirmation options. Update and preview the form. You'll see the file upload section next. Change the field label and placeholder. Define if it's a required field or not. Set the maximum file size and number of files users will be allowed to upload. And choose the file formats allowed to be uploaded. Update and preview. This is how your form looks now. Up next, we have the single line text. Set your field label and placeholder so your users get a clear idea of what to put. Update and preview how your form looks. Next in line is the text area field. Put appropriate headings to the field label and placeholder. Choose a suitable field width, then update it, and let's have a preview. This is then followed by the number field. Choose your field label and placeholder. Define if it's a required input field or not. Set the minimum allowed numeric value and default value. Update and preview. Here it is. Now comes the drop-down field. Simply edit the fields, placeholder and field choices. Add more fields if you need by clicking on the plus icon, or remove one using the remove option, and you're good to go. Update and preview. See the drop-down field? It's very useful when your users have to choose from lots of options. You will then see the radio input field. Edit the fields, placeholder and field choice. Add some choice fields if you need them. Add more fields if you need by clicking on the plus icon, or remove one using the remove option, and you're good to go. Update and preview. It's the same as the drop-down field, but takes more space in your form. It has the same purpose, but a different approach. Now comes the checkbox field. Not to be confused with the radio field. This allows users to go for multiple options. Edit the fields, placeholder and field choices. Add some choice fields if you need them. Add more fields if you need by clicking on the plus icon, or remove one using the remove option. Set your options in the fields and update before previewing. Here is the checkbox preview. See the difference? You will now see a date field. Edit the field label and placeholder. A date format is set by default, but you can change that from the drop-down menu. Set the date format you like and update before previewing. If you want your own custom date format, visit the documentation page to have a guideline. When you are set, update it and preview it. We see a hidden input next. This field is actually for admins, not for the front-end users. Trigger some deep information like user's IP address, time, device, or browser data in the input value section with a specific format, and you will be able to collect this information without informing your user. In the front end, you won't see anything when you preview it, but the information you have triggered to collect from here will appear on the entries section once the user submits the form. Lastly, there is an HTML markup. With this field, you can add any custom HTML content you need. Let it be a shortcode, an image, or an embedded video. And the best use of this field might be adding in-form dynamic shortcodes such as payment total, subtotal, or tax total based on the payment choices of the user on this payment form. Here is the preview. You can use HTML markup field to add your own personal business link, product banner, or social media links in your form. You can drag these fields in the order you like to build a fully functional payment form in just a couple of minutes. So grab WPPayForm now and set up payment forms in a jiffy. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for regular updates.